Hey, this is Ryan. We're at the Compound. This is the last week of recording the new Demon Hunter album, and we're doing vocals. We're just kind of finishing up the screaming vocal parts and putting on all the finishing touches to every song, everything from string arrangements to keyboards, and just all the little fun details that go into the songs. So we'll be finishing up this week, and everything's going great. I started doing the screaming yesterday, and we got actually quite a bit of it done. That goes a lot quicker than the singing stuff. So just trying to flesh all that out, and yeah, we'll be listening to some rough mixes pretty soon. So we're really excited. I do the vocals right over here, and I'm actually sitting down to do them this time. Kind of works for me. It works a little better. Because I can crouch over without, if you're standing up, crouching over, which is a little easier to scream, you obviously can't hit the mic if it's up on a stand, so this way you can just kind of stay crouched the whole time. And it works out pretty well, and I've been using this tube mic here for most of the main vocals, and then we just have a standard SM58 for some of the more growly, guttural stuff, and we've been mixing the two. Which kind of sounds cool. Obviously, everything sounds great on this guy, but it's kind of cool to have a raw, more live sound with that one too. So that's where we're at, and we can't wait for everyone to hear the stuff. We're really excited about it. So thanks. So a lot of people ask how I maintain my voice through shows and recording and stuff like that. We kind of plan strategically so that we can do all the singing up front. So every singing part that you hear that's a melody is done before the screaming. So we did all the singing over a week and a half, 2 week period. And then after that, we do the screaming stuff. That way I have a totally fresh voice when it comes to the screaming stuff, and I haven't blown it out during the singing. So as far as what I do for my voice, I like my voice to be a little grittier, so I try not to drink hot liquids. That tends to soften up the vocal cords, and easier to damage that way, and it just doesn't work well for the screaming stuff. So I try and keep them pretty raw. I use just a little bit of water, just room temperature water, nothing too cold, because again, that's kind of a shock to the vocal cords. Other than that, I just try to, take breaks, make sure that, I'm not eating too much or anything like that. So it's more about just kind of building up to that point. I try and do a little bit of screaming, like practicing before I come in, not like a full day's worth or anything like that, but just kind of gradually introduce that kind of thing to my voice, so that once I get here, I at least kind of have a little bit of prep. So that tends to work.